You'll never get me. The Kumo Cup. It drops to the inside. They're too wide in the wheel. Ah, backflip. Oh, double backflip. Nice. Snorkel kit.
What are you doing?
Just hanging out, man. What's it look like, Bruno?
Oh, I forgot it's mud day. It's Friday.
I've got monster trucks. I've got a bucket of mud. Life is good. Hey, earlier you and I were talking. Today it's all about new wheel technology. Now, how hard is it to keep, you know, truck wheels clean, and especially in the front?
It's easy for about a day.
Yeah, right? You get the road grime and the brake dust, and not to mention, sometimes you get a little mud and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's...
You want to get a little closer?
No, not really. I don't trust you that much.
These are the new Alcoas with the Dura-Bright technology, and what we're talking about with the Dura-Bright technology is the patented process with which these are actually made. It's not a surface treatment that just kind of goes on there after they make the rim. It's actually part of the engineering and the makeup of the rim when they're actually forging it and creating it.
Nice, so it's not going to wear off in a year.
No, this is designed totally for the guys that kind of, we do it every now and then. You clean the rest of the truck. That's a lot of work to get up in there. It's designed to keep it nice and easy. You can rinse it off, just rinse it, or just use a little bit of soapy water, and it's going to keep it nice and clean for years. That's the whole idea. Now we need to put it to the ultimate test, right?
This is the fun part, looks like.
I could not simulate 3 years of neglect with brake dust, but I can simulate some mud here. You ready?
Yeah.
Let me thin this up. Ah, this is...
I'm just backing away because I don't trust you with a bucket of mud.
No, this is good stuff. This is fun. Gosh. Oh.
Nice,
yeah,
man.
Standing back might have been a good call. Well, it's all part of the job. Look at the way it repels. Look at that. It's like it's waxed or something.
That's awesome, man. I mean, it beads right up and just like bounces off the wheel.
And it's not a surface treatment, like I said. It's actually the way that they process that when they're making the whole wheel assembly. And look at this. Look how easy it is just to rinse it right off. Now, here's the whole goal when they made this, when Alcoa came up with this technology, was to not make you never have to clean your wheel again, but it's really going to cut down on the number of times that you have to do it, and when you do it, it's going to make it a lot easier. That's the name of the game, man.
I mean, this looks like rain, or, you know, driving a thing in the rain would clean it off for the most part.
Absolutely. And
it doesn't get easier than that.
And it's just going to stay nice and clean. That is what it's all about. And like we said, Alcoa's taken keeping rims clean to an entirely new level. Look at that. I could use a little bit of that.
You definitely could. I mean, this would be great for something like my motorhome, man. It's a pain. You get the thing washed and you show up on a trip and it's all dirty again. You got brake dust everywhere.
It doesn't matter if you've got a $500,000 motorhome or a '96 Ford Ranger. Brake dust, road grime, it's always an issue with any vehicle on the road, and it's one of those things that you neglect. And now you don't have to neglect it as much because now you don't really have to worry about it. How can you neglect something if you're not even thinking about it?
That's awesome, man. So now it's time to put these Alcoa wheels on this truck. Now, we talked a lot about the Dura-Bright technology. One thing we really haven't mentioned is the construction. There are forged aluminum wheels, which means that they're going to be much stronger, lighter, and durable than a cast aluminum or a standard steel wheel, which is a big improvement.
Now, you might notice this actually has the cover right here that if you take a look, it's going to cover up that locking hub. Well, that's the way the guy wanted it, all right? He's down with that because, seriously, this guy's not doing any serious off-roading anytime soon, or ever, for that matter.
The farthest goes back into a boat dock, so he's going to be good with just that auto setting.
Absolutely, so that's fine. So let's get this up there in place. You got it? You should be able to handle the bulk of the weight, right?
Yeah, as always.
So keep in mind, they come in 3 different unique styles, which are all really good looking, and they've got them for all the 3/4 and 1-ton trucks. We're talking about the Fords, Chevys, and the Dodges, and it's backed up with one of the best warranties in the business from Alcoa.
Yeah, this wheel looks good, much better, I think, than the other one. And you know what? It's going to stay looking good, which you can't beat.
Yeah, this is actually going to help the identity of this truck, and I think he's going to love it. So that's going to wrap it up for us today on Truck U. We'll catch you next time around.
Hand me a couple of those.
Got it, man. You'll never get me.